It's your boy Bones, and tonight we're gonna take a look at Halloween 2018. Now, in this day and age of offending someone or hurting people's feelings, I'm not so much here to defend this movie or trash this movie. I'm more here to give my thoughts and my take on this movie, which love it or hate it. It's part of everybody's collections now, and we have to live with it. So, first off, when they made this movie, they said that this would disregard all the other sequels except for part one. So I guess that thorn tattoo that I got wasn't so much of a good idea. So if you know my channel, you know I'm not much of a good reviewer, so I don't really like to review movies, but this is just my thoughts and my take on this movie, and I'll give some pros and cons. First, we'll start off with some pros. I mean, the music was awesome. What do you expect from John Carpenter? I mean, Christine. Escape from New York. The Thing. All that music is awesome, and he did a great job in this movie as well. James Jude Courtney did an awesome job as Michael Myers. I mean, let's face facts. He started off by dropping some guy's teeth like some sort of demented candy corn, and although his performance was not perfect, it was really good and brutal and stealthy. Everything you would want from a Michael Myers. I mean, he did a good job. A little bit stiff, but he still had that silent but deadly stalking mode, which was awesome. I mean, the kills were great. They actually picked it up a little bit with the brutality, so that was awesome. Now, sadly, that's pretty much a lot of the pros. That's pretty much it. I mean, some other acting was okay, but I mean, some of it wasn't. But let's take a look at Laurie Strode. Now, to me, when I remember Laurie Strode, that wasn't really Laurie Strode for me. I mean, basically, she was a nerd. The only time she showed any sign of violence was when she had to defend herself from Michael. In fact, when she had to defend herself and she had to stab him, she was pretty much disgusted, which is when she would throw the knife, not once but twice, because you could tell she wasn't used to being violent. She didn't want to be violent. She was like forced to do it. So for her to turn out as a gun-toting, traumatized grandma, for me it kind of like didn't make sense. It was like out of character. But at the same time, you could see where that could push her into that state of mind where she turned like that. I mean, that is one way to look at it. But for me, she seems like the only person that would have fought to like get past that night and go back to her normal life and forget about that night. And I mean, as long as Michael Myers was locked up, she should have tried to get on with her life and just live a normal life. You know, the same thing, get married, have some kids. But I don't see why she was so traumatized, like to the point of where she became a harsh drinker, where you could tell that she never really even knew which end to light a joint. and she was like not really a drinker. So that was one thing that irked me a little bit. If the other sequels didn't matter, which means part two didn't happen, then what happened to Ben Tramer? I mean, for me, it would have been funner to show her like that she ended up with Ben Tramer, which would have brought back a character that, like, you know, a lot of people talk about, even though he did die in part two. But she could have gotten married to him and been living like a calm, peaceful life, always in the back of her head knowing that if Michael Myers would ever escape, the Night of Terror would begin again. But, you know, obviously hoping that it didn't happen. And as far as the neighborhood in this movie, I mean, they show the kids walking through the neighborhood, and it looks like all like, I don't know, like some kind of creepy Georgia, or I don't know, that the trees just don't really look suburban, and the neighborhood, I mean, in the night shots it did, but in the day ones, it just took me out of it. I mean, my neighborhood's more suburban than what was in the movie. Which brings me to another point. What happened to the Myers house? I mean, that was a big thing in the whole mythos of Michael Myers, is that he wanted to go back to his house. I mean, even Dr. Loomis knew that that was where his rage began.
One day, Michael, this rage which drives you, you think if you kill them all, it will go away. Where it all began. If you want to get rid of this rage, Michael, go home. Go home! Go to your house. I shall be there waiting for you.
So instead of knowing what happened to the Myers house, did the townspeople burn it down? Did they tear it down? Did it get sold by Strode Realty? What happened to it? They didn't say. All we get is a dollhouse inside Laurie Strode's compound, and it gets burnt up at the end. I mean, what happened to the Myers house? That's a big part of the Michael Myers mythos. Is it a spook house? Is it a haunted house? They just didn't show it at all. So I was missing that. And one last thing I'd like to talk about, because everybody seems to be pissed off about it, or they don't like it, which I don't find any problem with it, is Dr. Sartain, or whatever, Sardines, or whatever his name is. They say, why did he have to like kill? Why did he put on Myers' mask? Now, there's a quote by Nietzsche, and if you look it up, it says, and if you gaze long into the abyss gazes back at you. Also, he who fights the monsters might take care, lest he become a monster himself. So that, to me, that's what Sartain like epitomizes, what he's the physical embodiment of, is that he studied Myers so much that he ended up wanting to see what it was like to kill, wanting to see what drives him, what's behind it. And of course, he ended up paying a big price when his head got stomped into pumpkin mash. But I don't have a big problem with that character in the movie. I mean, he's what happens if you let the darkness take over you. But anyways, guys, I held off on this video for a couple of days because I didn't know if I wanted to make it or not. But I went ahead and made it. So those are just my thoughts. I mean, like I said, if you love this movie, cool. If you don't like it, cool. But I mean, me as a collector, I have to have it in my collection. So I do enjoy it. It's not the best, but I mean, I've actually rewatched it enough times to see that I do enjoy it. So anyways, guys, that's all I'm ever gonna talk about Halloween 2018. So see you guys on the next one.